Hello, sysfailure here again. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of ways of stopping minecarts from derailing in the new snapshots. Now, if you've been playing with the new carts, you will know that now, when you send them off along tracks like these, they will actually get substantially faster than they used to get. However, they do have a downside. At those sort of speeds, that happens. Yep, if they hit a little junction like this, or they attempt to go around that corner, they will just come off the tracks. Just demonstrate that the other direction. We'll just get another little villager here. Get in your cart. There we go. And he's going to attempt to go around the corner and straight off. So some people are tempted to make little systems to slow them down so they can get around the corner. But if you're slowing them down, what's the point in going at high speeds? That's pretty wasteful, isn't it? You know, this is Minecraft. There's got to be a way of abusing the system. Well, turns out there is. It's quite simple, actually. We actually put walls up where people are going to come off. So if they go there and they hit this, you will notice they come off at that angle and bounce there. The same round there, they'll bounce there. You can add a couple more, sort of like there, if you're really quite worried that they might extend past the edges. But you can get away with that. Lag might interfere, I don't know. But that's about the minimum you can get away with. So if we take another little villager here. So, whoops. Try that again. Try putting a cart down when I'm not actually standing in it. There we go, that's better. So I'll send him on his merry little way. Through he goes, bounces off the wall, and he's up here perfectly safe. Send him go around the other corner. There we go. Perfect. That particular technique doesn't work everywhere though. Here we've got a nice little corner, so surely this will help protect him. Well, let's take ourselves another little villager and set him on his way and see what happens, shall we? So, in you get. Come on. And he should come back. No. Because what's actually happened, if you look at the cart, is as it goes around here, the corners have jammed into the wall and the things immediately come to a grinding halt. So that's no good at all. I'll come back to you. So you need to make the corners a little bit bigger. So this particular type here will actually come down, wiggle its way across here, bounce off of there, wiggle across here, bounce there, and head off. You do really need both of these here because sometimes they will miss. So that's about the minimum you can get away with. Also point out, do not ever put blocks there because if you do, the cart will hit them on the way and stop. So never ever have a block that actually interferes with those corners. So if we take another little guy here, set him on his way and see how he does. There you go. So, there we go. Happily he goes around that corner. And he's going over all the various junctions, not falling off at all. And about as fast as a cart can go now. We've got a couple of corner types here. So this is a tight corner. So it's got the block just there because that's where he's going to hit. And on the slightly wider corner, just the one there because he's going slightly further. You'll also notice on his way around, it looks like he actually skips the corners just because of the way it updates. Don't, with tight corners, put a block here, because if we just watch him come round, whoop, there we go. As he comes round tight corner, he hits that one. So we don't want that to happen to him at all. If we wander over here, is it here? No, here, sorry. You'll see half slabs do exactly the same job quite happily. There we go, no problem. And they look like he just skipped round there. So let's just stop him. Just put that one there, I think. Right, there we go. So we don't need you now. We just need an empty cart. Let's see what happens if we try sending an empty cart around this system, however. Well, seems to be fine with that corner. It's alright with that one. Well, it looks like we've successfully came up with corners for empty carts as well, haven't we? No. Sometimes empty carts do get a little confused on this corner type. They sort of bounce around, next thing you know they've looped round and are heading back. So they're really no good if you're using a system with empty carts. However, you can swap them out for iron bars on these types of corners. You'll see obviously this guy got stuck because he went into the block there, whereas a couple of iron bars like this are actually only that size. If you take that off, it takes up a whole block obviously, but you do that and they're only there. So let's set off a cart again. We'll just set off one. Oh, we'll put one with villager just to start with, just so that this works with villagers too. Where's he gone? Oh, he went the other way. There we go. So he's happily riding round and around. And then some sort of mad assailant is going to come at him. There we go. And now the empty carts. They're quite happily going round and around as well. So you can use corners this tight if you use something like iron bars. Probably works with fences, anything with a hitbox that's a lot smaller like that. You can also do the same sort of thing here. So you just need to do that so you've got the sections. There we go. Otherwise, as I said, you'll have a solid block like that and you don't want that. So we'll take our final guy. Actually, we'll get rid of you. You're in the way. There we go. Thank you for your help. Right, so final one. Cart, villager. Load them up and fire! Straight through quite happily. And she'll go right round the corner, and there he goes. So, depending what sort of thing you're sending around it and build, you can mostly get away with using blocks, or if you're going to have a tight corner like that, use iron bars. And never send an empty cart around a corner shaped like that, because it does screw up in some directions. But there you go. So if you were really concerned about the fact you keep falling off all the rails and all your various maps and stuff like that, and the new snapshots, well, this is how to stop it. So I hope you found that quite useful, and as per usual, thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Or Subway, whatever you wish to call it, depending on what country you're from. Fairly obvious. Come down, you've got all your various advertising around the place. There we go, lots and lots of advertising. That's our way in. And there's a no entry. And best get ourselves a ticket. There we go.